Hey everyone, I'm so glad that you're here watching this video. If you don't know me yet, my name is Tess Hugaboom, and I help you believe in yourself, value yourself, and love yourself because you matter. You're here on purpose. You have a purpose for a purpose. And sometimes we can get so stuck in our own ways. We can get so blinded by pain in life that we can't see the bigger picture. And so what my goal is in every one of my videos is to give you something that's going to help resonate with you, make you feel better about yourself, start valuing yourself more, and start seeing who you truly are made to be, because you have so much to give to this world, but you can't get there unless you're aware of what's holding you back. So today I want to share with you, and I got these tips from Jay Shetty. He is amazing. Check him out on his podcast. He is awesome. And there's 6 tips that are going to actually help you in your life, but overall it's going to give you more confidence. It's going to make you feel just more assertive with yourself and overall have more peace with it. So let's just jump right into it. So the first thing is telling people what you generally want in life and not being afraid of what they say back. So meaning not everyone's going to always agree with you or understand what your goal is. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur. Not everyone in my family is an entrepreneur. Half the time they don't even understand what I'm doing and they don't get it. But that's okay, because guess what? I know what I'm doing. I know my path. I know what God put me on this planet to do, and I know what it takes to get to that next step that's going to get me to my ultimate big goal, which is going all around the world, traveling, doing my seminars, and really helping people heal from their past pain, really see what they're truly capable of becoming and walking in that path. So that is my big goal. But guess what? I'm not there yet. And I know that unless I get to that point, I can't get there unless I fully believe in myself unapologetically, where I am completely cut off from what any person will say about what I'm doing, where I am not going to let their response affect me moving forward. So what is that for you? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you maybe starting something that's new and you want to share it with someone? You risk them not understanding you. You risk them saying you shouldn't do that. You risk them making fun of you. So you have to be able to be resilient enough in yourself and believing in yourself, saying, I'm doing this because I know why I'm doing this. And maybe that means you writing it down first and seeing why it's so important to you. And that's going to help you connect with yourself more, where you're going to get to the point where it doesn't matter if they understand or believe or encourage you or not. You're doing this because you know why you're doing that. So that's the first thing, is being unapologetic about what you share with what you want with people in your life, and being okay with the fact that they're just not going to always get it. And hashtag that's okay. The next one is you are going to make sacrifices in getting to those goals, but don't ever sacrifice who you are. And that really resonated with me, because I think sometimes we don't even realize it, but sometimes we will make excuses, or we will compromise our values, and we don't even realize it into the moment till later on. And I've done it too, so I'm guilty as well. But recognizing this, bringing awareness to the fact, and promising yourself and saying, I'm not going to ever compromise who I am. I'm not going to compromise my moral values ever on any level, in business, in personal life, in getting to where I want to be, because that is something I hold true to myself. So the next one, which I love, is how do you start thinking outside the box? How do you get into your creative space? For me, that's working out, or that's doing a dance party, which is a whole other conversation in itself. But yes, I love dancing, and I do dance parties at my house all the time. They're super fun. It's me and myself only, and I love it. It gets me in a creative space. I get connected to myself, and I come up with the best ideas. It's fabulous. So what is that for you? What gets you in your creative state? Is that cooking? Is that working out? Is that playing an instrument? Is that painting? Whatever that is for you, knowing what that is and knowing that you can go to those in those moments where you want to get more creative is a beautiful thing. It's awareness here, knowing that what that is for you. The next is being patient with yourself in this process and taking it one day at a time, because the thing is that I'm sure you've heard it, where you can't eat the elephant in one bite. You got to take it piece by piece. And the more patient you are with yourself and where you are now, and accepting yourself where you are now, and approving yourself of where you are right now, it's going to be the juice that drives you to that next step, because you're saying, I accept you where you are right now because I know that you're growing, and when you grow, you're going to eventually get to that next step. But you can't skip 2-3 steps. You got to take one step at a time. So learning to be patient with yourself is something huge that I'm always having to remind myself with, because man, the Lord knows that I will get impatient with myself. But we have to learn to be patient with ourselves in this process. Hey, Rome wasn't built in one day, so neither will you or your empire. So you have to be patient with yourself in the process. The next is, you have to realize that you're gonna lose people in the process when you make a commitment to truly start walking in the path that you know that you were born to walk. And sometimes that could be hard, because we have people that we love and care about. Maybe they've been friends forever, but sometimes, and this happens, and I want to share this with you to give you encouragement and knowing that it's okay, because sometimes you have to make room for the right people to come up in your life by letting the other people go. And sometimes you've known these people for a really long time, but if they can't be supportive to you, if they can't be a positive influence in your life, if they're not adding value to your life, then they're going to be toxic. It's like the emotional vampire that just sucks the life out of you. So I want to encourage you to really recognize, as you take these steps in growing yourself and being the better version of yourself, noticing that you're going to probably have to let some people go in the process, and being okay with that, because that's going to create a beautiful space for the right people to show up in your life. You have to be able to make room for them. And last but not least, people are going to have opinions no matter what you do. Okay, so you have to realize that you can't let it reflect who you are. And what I mean by that is, for example, you can sit here and say, well, I'm not going to, go after this job, or I'm just going to stay here and, stay in this job that I've been doing forever. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're not going to be able to grow as a person. But if you decide to go after something and create something and do it and give it your all, and some people might be like, wow, they're crazy. You have to be able to have enough of that resilient, thick skin where you say, you know what? I don't need your validation, because I don't get my validation from you. And that is something that has been really big for me, because I used to always seek validation from other people, and whether or not they validated me would be if whether or not I did something. And it was really, really sad, because I was limiting myself. And thank God I woke up and realized I can't do that to myself anymore. But a lot of us subconsciously do it. So I'm here to help bring awareness to you and noticing that people are going to always have an opinion about anything and everything regardless. Just make sure you don't let that define you, and make sure that you know why you're doing something to the core of your soul, if that means writing it out. So you can be true to yourself. You can hold that and be like, this is why I'm doing it. And it's okay. You can have your own opinions. But like Jim Rohn says, don't live by the OPO, which is other people's opinions. You have to make sure at the end of the day that you are staying true to yourself. So if this video helps you in any way, please share it with a friend, because sharing is caring. And again, my name is Tess Hugaboom, and my goal here is to help you believe in yourself more, but value yourself. Because if you can't value yourself, you can't love yourself. And if you can't love yourself, then you're not going to allow other people to love you in your life. And a life without love is no life at all. So that's why I'm here, to help you in these little ways to help grow yourself, because you were built for more. You were here on purpose, for a purpose, with a purpose. And I'm just so honored and grateful that I can be able to share this with you tonight, because that shows me that you're wanting to be better as a person in your life. And when you get better, everything around you gets better. And when everything around you gets better, your life gets better. And that's what makes me happy. So again, share this with a friend. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you click below subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.